Good evening, Wallace Miners parents and guardians. Appreciate you guys all tuning in tonight for our 2019-2020 Wallace High School, Wallace Junior Senior High School Award Ceremony. This evening we will honor our top 10% for each class, 8th grade students who will be moving on to 9th grade, and each teacher will recognize their top academic achievers for the school year. All awards and certificates will be at the school for pickup next week during material and supply return. So let's get started. We'll start with our top 10% for 7th grade. So each student that's receiving top 10% honors will be receiving a medal. This will be put into the packet that you can pick up next week. So we'll start with 7th grade. Our 7th grade top 10% students are Abigail Hayes, Jordan Gardepy, Bethany Phillips, and Evan Ellison. Congratulations, you guys. A job well done. For 8th grade, our top 10%, Bradley Stutzky, Sophia Hughes, and Michael Jones. Congratulations, you guys. 9th grade, top 10%, Caitlin Garatone, Kennedy Gilmore, Aiden Hawes, and Brad Teskey. Great job. 10th grade, top 10%, Luke Hull, Ellie Welch, and Jaden House. Congratulations, guys. So our 11th grade top 10%, usually we go to North Idaho College and celebrate these top 10% juniors at Schuler Auditorium, where they receive their medal and a gift from North Idaho College, and the school also treats them to a nice meal at a restaurant over there. This year the ceremony was canceled, so those students will be receiving their medals from North Idaho College and a $25 gift card to City Limits Pub, since they didn't get to go out to dinner for their ceremony or for their celebration. Our top 10% juniors are Brendan Cameron, Carter Bailey, Will Farkas, and Hayden Hogemeyer. Job well done, guys. 12th grade, our valedictorian and salutatorian, top 10%, Taylor Braun and Chloe Howell. Job well done to everybody. Next up on our program is our 8th grade graduation. These students had to complete 5 core classes and pass 80% of those core classes. That's a state code for them to pass. We haven't finalized our grades for the semester, so we're going to have to take a look at that, but we will recognize all 8th graders today. You'll be receiving this certificate through the mail or pickup next week. Our first 8th grader is Jacob Fogel. Second, Gabe Garcia. Jaden Gibson. Lance Gillum. Jeremiah Haynes. Austin Heacock. Ireland Heinrich, Sophia Hughes, Eli Johnson, Danica Johnston, Michael Jones, Blake Knoll, Connor Leeling, Zach Lewis, Eric Milotz, Xavier Monopoly, Chase Morden, Jeremy Olson, Matthew O'Regan, Brittany Phillips, Heaven Purcell Stryker, Tristan Reed, Ben Renberg, Elliot Schmidt, Oliver Schmidt, Katie Sorgen, Bradley Stutzky, Gavin Sweat, Olivia Therian, Aislinn Viter, and Madison White. I do know, guys, that a celebration for you and a party will be taking place this summer with Mrs. McPherson at Jean Day Park. Please check your mailboxes for information regarding that celebration. Congratulations to you 8th graders and best of luck in high school. Okay, we're on to our next award, and on behalf of Mrs. McPherson, I will be presenting her 2020 academic awards. For the 7th grade, this award is titled Grit Award for marvelous participation in consistently turning in 4th quarter assignments in English and reading. This is for 7th grade. Sebastian Barrett, Kyla Darg, Hunter Loper, Josh Madrano, Sienna Streeter, and Tia Walters. Congratulations. Next award for top English 7th grade students. Each of the following students earned an A for both Semester 1 and Semester 2 in English 7, and the Grit Award for marvelous participation in constantly turning in 4th quarter assignments. Samantha George, Jeslyn Johnson, Zach Loper, and Amy Strange. Congratulations, guys. Next award from Mrs. McPherson, the 8th grade Grit Award for marvelous participation in consistently turning in 4th quarter assignments. We've got Eli Johnson and Matthew O'Regan. Also for Mrs. McPherson, A's Assemble, top English 8 students. Each of the following students earned an A for both Semester 1 and Semester 2. The Grit Award for marvelous participation in consistently turning in 4th quarter assignments. It's a big list. Congratulations to these folks. Jaden Gibson, Austin Heacock, Sophia Hughes, Michael Jones, Blake Knoll, Ileana Lewis, Brittany Phillips, Oliver Schmidt, Bradley Stutzky, Olivia Therian, Aislinn Viter, and Madison White. Congratulations, guys. Also for Mrs. McPherson, the A's Assemble, top reading 7th grade students. Each of the following students earned an A for both Semester 1 and Semester 2 in Reading 7, and the Grit Award for marvelous participation in consistently turning in 4th quarter assignments. Jalen Camden, Jordan Gardepy, Kiana Parks, and Madeline Phillips. Congratulations, guys.
Hello, Turtle Doves. I miss all of you. I don't know about you, but this online learning stuff isn't for me. I can't wait to see all of you soon. I have 2 certificates of excellence for 9th grade health class. The first one goes to Brandon Travis. Congratulations, Brandon. Thanks for all you do. And the second one goes to Caitlin Garatone. Thank you, Caitlin. You're both great students. My last certificate I'll be handing out is a certificate of excellence for high school weights class. This kid works hard. He's getting bigger, stronger. He's very dedicated. Never took time off in weights class. And this goes to Isaac McGillivray, a.k.a. Magoo. Thank you. See you all soon.
Hi. I have certificates first for the Book Nerd Challenge. So this goes to the 3 students that completed the challenge this year. They already have their hoodies, but they also get a certificate, and those would be Emma LeBlanc-Humber, Brittany Phillips, and Kayla Haas. I also have a certificate for my exploratory class, and this goes to the student. He was my most enthusiastic computer science coder this year. He put a ton of time and effort into the game he created, and he used variables in a way I haven't seen any students do in the past, and he was very enthusiastic and creative. And if you were in his class, you probably know who this is. It's Xavier Monopoly. And finally, I have National Honor Society and Junior Honor Society Volunteer of the Year. These are the students that have done the most community service and just had the most outstanding commitment to community service this year. And for Junior Honor Society, this person went to the Wallace Food Bank pretty much every month and worked really hard to help them out, along with doing other volunteer work. And so JHS Volunteer of the Year is Kimberly Larson. And National Honor Society Volunteer of the Year, this person recycled paper all year for us, also did a lot of other volunteer work, and she always volunteers for anything. If she's able to show up, she will. And that goes to Sheila Tapman.
Good day. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize some students for their outstanding achievement in the all areas language arts. For English 9, my first award goes to Brad Tusky for his outstanding achievement in his attitude, in his grade, and in his perseverance through this COVID-19 crisis. Also in English 9, I'd like to recognize Kennedy Gilmore for her perseverance through the COVID-19 crisis and her outstanding achievement in English even before that. I'd like to recognize Megan Selke for English 12. Megan was a student who always came prepared, who did all the lessons that were asked of her and didn't complain. And finally, I would like to recognize Dorsey Pearson in all areas of the oratory arts. We all know that Dorsey likes to talk a lot, but he also does it well. So congratulations, Dorsey. Thank you.
All right, I guess it's my turn to award some folks for doing extraordinarily well in my classes. What I've done this year is simply above a 95% for both semesters. And since I've got some repeats, because the Smarty Pantses are the Smarty Pantses, what I might do is just go with names. So first of all, I've got, Master Will Farkas here, over 95% in both trig and chemistry. The same with Master Hayden Hogemeyer, trig and chemistry, over 95% for both semesters. Obviously, and he knows it, Carter Bailey, yes, he knows who he is. Now those are my juniors, then yeah, all boys. Now we get to the all-girl seniors. For pre-calc and physics, obviously Taylor Braun, you saw her speak last Friday. Oh, and here's a surprise for pre-calc and physics, Chloe Howell. Yes, and I don't think this would be of any surprise. I have Megan Selke for trigonometry and physics. And Sarah for physics. Yes, Sarah, you fell short by 0.5% in pre-calc, and I did not give it to you. Okay, the one last thing I have, and I could not do it. So there were a few girls, four girls who have taken six of my classes. So I have 6 classes with Mrs. Brands in recognition of being crazy brilliant or crazy brilliant. And who has taken 6 of my classes? Sarah, Callie, Cheyenne, and Taylor. And congratulations to you ladies for sticking through. Thank you.
Hello, I am here to present my awards for junior high drama, high school drama, English 10 and English 11 for all of my classes at Wallace Junior Senior High School. I'm going to start with junior high drama. The name of this award is the Junior Thespis Award. Thespis is a reference to ancient Greek drama, thought to be the first actor, so to speak. This award is contains the quote, "Remember, there are no small parts, only small actors." And this certificate is awarded to Ileana Lewis. The next award, the High School Drama Award, the Thespis Award, as I've called it. The quote inscribed is, "Acting is behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances." And this award goes to Emma Humber. The next award for English 10. This is the Award of Mindful Perseverance, given to a student who I think exhibits strong effort throughout the year and can act independently and learn more because of that. The quote inscribed is from Thomas Carlyle. It says, "Permanence, perseverance, and persistence in spite of all obstacles, discouragements, and impossibilities. It is this that in all things distinguishes the strong soul from the weak." This certificate is awarded to Jaden House. Congratulations. And the last award for English 11, the Silver Pen Award. This quote is from one of my favorite thinkers, Isaac Asimov. It says, "Writing to me is simply thinking through my fingers." And I gave this award out to the student who I thought exhibited the best writing, someone whose skill with the craft would make my 18-year-old self jealous of their own skills. This award goes to Will Farkas. Congratulations. And that's a wrap.
Hey guys, I just wanted to start off by saying that I had such a fun year with all of you. I'm so incredibly proud of the designs that you created all year, the work that you put into our class, and also I really miss you guys. So I'm excited for another year next year and to just keep this design ball rolling. So I have a couple awards to give out today. The first one is for someone who is positive daily and takes pride in their work and appreciates the time that teachers put forward. And this is for Melody Moreno. Positive attitude daily and just a total joy to have. My next award is for someone who is hands down the best screen printer in all of my classes. So you should all step up your game next year and try to get this award. She's clean printing. She loves to work in the classroom doing all the tasks from taping the screens to cleaning the screens. And this award goes to Grace Hunter, which you guys are probably not surprised to hear, but super good job, Grace. The last award, and this is one that was really hard to decide. This is our big one. This is for our Designer of the Year. So when I was thinking about our Designer of the Year, I wanted to choose someone who had created original imagery all year long. And from the very beginning of the year, our very first design, this girl just worked hard, created tons of things that actually got printed, and was really surprised every time she was chosen. And she should not be, because her designs were awesome. So, Designer of the Year, Skylar Hill. Bye guys, have a good summer.
I'm Mrs. Day. I teach high school mathematics. I awarded students in each of my individual classes that achieved the highest grade point average over the whole school year. So in my integrated course, with a 98% overall is Jaden Zelinka. In Algebra 1, with a 97% overall for the year, is Caitlin Garatone. In geometry, I had two students with a 97% overall. The first one is Luke Hall, and the second is Aiden Haas. And in Algebra 2, with an astonishing 99.5% overall in the advanced course, is Ellie Welch.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hine. I teach 7th and 8th grade math and science. I'm presenting Academic Excellence Awards today. To earn these awards, students have maintained an average of an A all year long. To get an A, they have worked hard, they've done all their homework, they've studied for exams, and they haven't given up. If they've gotten a low grade, they stay in at lunch and redo the grade to get it up. These students really exhibit character traits of intelligence, perseverance, and hard work. My 8th grade awards for physical science go to Bradley Stutsky, Aislinn Viter, Brittany Phillips, Ileana Lewis, Michael Jones, and Sophia Hughes. Oh, and one more, Austin Heacock. My 7th grade awards for academic excellence in math and science, both math and science, go to Gage Wood, Bethany Phillips, Abigail Hayes, and then I have academic excellence in science goes to Joshua Madrano, and an academic excellence in math goes to Jordan Gardapi. And I do have one more. She's a 7th grader, but she was in 8th grade physical science, and she gets academic excellence. Kayla has. Thank you.
Hi, I'm starting out by giving us our 3 art awards. And let me first say that each year, all art students make tremendous gains in terms of technical ability and creative problem solving through hard work and perseverance. From the artwork created over the course of this year, I'm selecting 3 different awards. The first one is Best in Show. This award goes to a student who was new to the art program this year. All year, this student showed a willingness to improve individual skills, create meaningful approaches to every assignment, and show kindness to all classmates. I look forward to working with this student in art again next year. And this year's Best in Show goes to Will Farkas for his drawing American Bubble, which is just one example of the wonderful artwork she's created this year. So here's Will's drawing that he created this winter. Our second award this year is the Emerging Artist. This student excelled in Art 1 because they came in every day committed to their work, and they were willing to put in extra time to ensure that every project was thoroughly completed. What this student lacks in confidence, she makes up for in technical skill, and I look forward to seeing her develop as an artist over the next 3 years. This year's Emerging Artist is Savannah Smith, and this is a painting that she created this winter. She made a copy of Edvard Munch's Scream. Lastly is our Purchase Award, and let me explain this one a little bit. One tradition in the art community is the Purchase Award, in which a gallery or a museum purchases an artwork to add to its private collection. I am continuing this tradition by purchasing an artwork created by a student and adding it to my own art collection. The artwork receiving this award shows technical and conceptual strengths, so much so that I would like to hang it in my house or classroom, and after the winner and I agree upon a price. This year's Purchase Award goes to Sarah Johnson for her small drawing that she created this fall. So Sarah, let's talk about a price, and your artwork will be in my collection. Thanks to all the art students who worked so hard this year, and I look forward to next year and having you back in the studio. Have a great summer.
Hello, Wallace Miners. It is nearly the end of May, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for the 2020 Fuego Awards. As you know, Fuego means fire in Spanish, and these are the most fire students in all 3 levels of Spanish here at Wallace High School. Level 1, Spanish 1, goes to Diego Collier, the Fuego Award. Diego's been doing a great job. He's kind of a silent professional in the classroom. He's quiet, hardworking, gets the job done, and everyone I talk to says that he's practicing his Spanish everywhere he goes, which is exactly what I like to see in my Spanish students. So great job, Diego. Hopefully see you next year in Spanish 2. Taking it to the next level, Spanish 2. The next Fuego Award goes to Jaden Johnston. She's been a fantastic student, a great addition to the Wallace family. She's working hard. She understands some high-level Spanish and is a great contribution to our student body here. So congratulations, Jaden. Keep up the good work. And the last award, Spanish 3, 3 years of taking Spanish. This award goes to Hayden Hogemeyer, who's been doing a great job since day one. He's very creative. handles the Spanish exactly the way it's supposed to be handled. Creating your own style, learning a language and applying it, whether that be to come up with sick disses for your friends or smooth pickup lines for the ladies. So Hayden, it's been great having you in the class. Congratulations for the 2020 Fuego. All you guys, great students. Thank you for another great year.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Miller here. I'm here to give your end of the year academic awards. First off, we're going to do high school PE. This first student is Mel. I've had him, I think, all my years as a high school PE teacher, and he's always fun to be around, always good attitude, always fun to chat with. Always works hard, of course, and really enjoys PE. And I know he does a lot of physical fitness on his own, and that would be Isaac McGilvery. The next one, I always try to pick a boy and a girl. So the next student is a female, Ellie Welch. The reason I chose Ellie is because she's a competitor. No matter what we're playing, whether we're playing cornhole or any game or maybe a silly game, she wants to win. And she doesn't care what it is, she just wants to win. I love seeing people compete. I love people that are truly competitive. And on to our junior high awards for PE. Our first one's to a female student, Sophia Hughes. She's a great little athlete. It's fun teaching junior high PE because you can kind of see who the good athletes are going to be and who has the attitude to really make themselves better. And I think Sophia is one of those girls that Wallace is really going to be proud of over the next 4 years. Our next athlete is Chase. Chase Morton. He's a lot of fun as well. He's a pretty quiet kid, but once again, competitor. He doesn't really say much about it, but you can tell he wants to win and he's going to try his best. And he's a great little wrestler, and he's just always in the mix when we have different competitions. On to health. I just go straight by highest grade percentage in my health class, so the Google Classroom did come into effect this last 9 weeks. The first one's Sienna Streeter. She always turns her work in on time. Sometimes she keeps me on my A game, letting me know that stuff that's been turned in and when it's going to be graded. So thank you for that, Sienna. And she's always a pleasure to have in class. When we have class discussions, she's always the first to raise her hand and give her input. And it's always real educated input pertaining to the topic we're talking about. And the highest grade point average for the first semester would be Bethany Phillips. Congratulations, Bethany. Once again, always worked right on time. When she gets her work done, she's quiet. She doesn't disrupt other students. When we have discussions, she always has something to put in there that really makes people think, and we appreciate that, Bethany. Have a great summer, guys. Minor Pride.
So the top science students for 9th grade Earth Science were Lacey Dye, Brad Tusky, Caitlin Garatone, Kennedy Gilmore, and Aiden Haas. For 10th grade, the top science students were McKelvey Speck, Jaden House, and Ellie Welch. For forensic science, the top science students were Megan O'Connell and Grace Richardson. And for environmental science, top science students were Jaden Bulgar and Vitani Jones. Thanks, guys, for a great year.
All right, greetings, Wallace Junior Senior High School students. If you don't remember, it's been a while since I've seen some of you. My name is Mr. Speck, formerly a math teacher. Now I am a Google Classroom sensei. You're all my ninjas. I have some awards to hand out to my 8th grade students and 9th grade students. I'm going to start off with the algebra students. I give out awards to the top 10%, the students that have the highest grade point average throughout the entire year. I have 3 of those to hand out to my algebra students, and they go to Kennedy Gilmore, Lacey Dye, and one more goes out to Jersey Woolley. Congratulations. I'll wait for the round of applause. All right, good job. I also have 3 awards. Oh, sorry, miscounted. 2 awards for my special awards for algebra students. These are Resolute Participation Awards during COVID-19. If you don't know what Resolute is, Google it. So those participation awards, these go to students who have done an exceptional job with the online distance learning and have been to many of the Google Zoom meetings as well as completing all of their assignments. Those awards go to Gracie Tenhonen and to Brandon Travis. Congratulations, you two. All right, good job. Get that sound effects in there, Mr. Young. 8th grades. Here we go. So 8th grade, same thing for outstanding performance in mathematics. The top 10%, there are 4 students getting this award. Brittany B-Baller Phillips gets the first award. Brad Stutsky is the second student. Sophia Hughes is our third, and Aislinn Vider is fourth. Congratulations to the 4 of you. I also did 2 Resolute participation awards for the 8th grade students. These are students who, again, attended all the Zoom meetings or completed all of their assignments and far surpassed the rest of their classmates. Those awards go to Ileana Lewis and to Eli Johnson. And then I have one more special award for an 8th grader who started the year off very nervous, very concerned about math. It had been several years since he'd been in school, and this student performed exceptionally well throughout the year. So I'm giving the Outstanding Performance in Mathematics and Most Approved Award to one Michael Jones. Congratulations to all of you. Have a great summer.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Mr. Voorhees here. I'd just like to take this time to recognize a couple outstanding students throughout the course of the year, done really well in the shop class. It was a pretty tough decision trying to select from all the students that I have, and I finally kind of narrowed it down and was able to come up with one from each one of the grades. So for 9th grade Foundations of Technology class, I selected Brandon Travis for Outstanding Student of the Year. Brandon's a hard worker, great attitude, and does really good work. So congratulations, Brandon. Next student we have for the 10th graders is Isaiah Yaramillo. I believe I said that correctly. Apologize if I didn't, Isaiah, but congratulations on your hard work. I think you've got a good talent and you've got a lot of potential. So look forward to having you next year. All right, and then for our Advanced Woods and Metals class that I have, this one was a tough decision, but I went with Alex Field. And Alex Field simply showed up every day, willing to learn, always asking good questions, and just had a passion for building stuff with his hands. Wasn't afraid to fail. So congratulations to Alex. And then last but not least, we have our AutoCAD course. And this one's going to go to Colton Pentland. You know, this guy is well-versed when it comes to AutoCAD. He did really well down in Boise representing our school. And he's a hard worker. You know, he's very diligent, focuses on the small details. So with that being said, this one's going to go to Mr. Colton Penland. So anyhow, thanks students. It's been a fun year. Have a great summer.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Ward and I'm the junior high special education teacher here at Wallace Junior Senior High School. I work with various students, grades 7 through 9, and today I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize a few of these students for the strides they've made during the 2019-2020 school year. First, I'd like to recognize a student for being our most inspirational. This student is always positive and encouraging with her peers. We often say that she's our mother hen, keeping all the chicks in line, caught up with their assignments, and doing what they're supposed to do. She's a joy to have in class, and I anticipate seeing great things from her in the future. Our most inspirational this year goes to Katie Sogren. Next, I'd like to recognize this individual for being our most improved student. This student had a rocky start to the year, oftentimes struggling to keep up with his schoolwork and with keeping a positive attitude. As the year went on, this student really began to grow, focusing on his grades and really putting forth tremendous effort. His attitude has also taken a turn for the best. He's a student that can make me roll my eyes one minute and then have me laughing with tears rolling down my face the next. And I think we're not done seeing good things from him here at Wallace Junior Senior High School just yet. Our most improved this year is Zach Loper. And finally, I'd like to recognize this student for being our all-around MVP. This means that he is a student who is consistently focusing on his schoolwork, working hard to improve and maintain his grades, and offers positive support and encouragement to his peers. This student has a wonderful sense of humor and shows great determination in everything he does, strives to better himself in his future through academics, and is an absolute joy to have in class. I know that he is going to go places, not only during his time here with Wallace Junior Senior High School, but when he heads out into the real world as well. I am proud to present our award for MVP to Jalen Camden. I just want everyone to know that I'm exceptionally proud of all of our students that I've worked with this year. You've all had amazing growth, and you've shown great strength and character and determination as we've worked through this fourth quarter, and I look forward to seeing you all again next fall.
Hey, Wallace Junior Senior High School, it's Mr. Young here, giving my student awards. First award I'd like to give is for my Microsoft Office class. This student missed a few days of school here and there, but was always able to keep on top of her work and really did a good job on all of her projects and put forth the effort that I like to see. And this first award from Microsoft Office for excellence is going to go to Caitlin Garatone. For my next award will be my economics class, and I gave 2 awards for this for the top performing student for each semester. For the first semester, a student who is always getting things done, sometimes a little feisty in class, but she did a great job throughout the first semester, and that was Jaden House. And the other econ award for second semester, even though it got cut a little bit short, she was always getting her work in on time, always going above and beyond on projects. The next award goes to Ellie Welch. For my accounting class, again, second semester got kind of jumbled up again. We all know why. But this student did a great job, especially when the soft closure happened. Always communicated well and did a good job on their assignments and asked good questions in accounting. And that one goes to Cody Richardson. Good job, Cody. And for my last class, the seniors financial literacy class, this student was a pleasure to have in class, always got her work done, asked some good questions, and really tried hard on the work that she did. And that award goes to Catley Davis. Also some honorable mention in there, Sarah Johnson, because you were able to get some account stuff started, so good job. And great job to every one of my students. I enjoyed having all of you guys in class, and I miss you guys, and I hope to see all of you in the fall. And seniors, feel free to stop by and say hi once in a while. Thank you.
All right, for 7th grade social studies, the first award, this student is a class leader. They always have an inquiring mind about geography and culture, and they always bring a positive attitude into class. The hardest working minor award goes to Sienna Streeter. Next award for 7th grade social studies. The skill, effort, and thought process of this student was impressive to see. This student gave full effort on each task that was given, and you set a great example for others to follow. Highest average percentage for the year with a 94% goes to Abby Hayes. Sienna and Abby, congratulations.
Great job, Mr. Schaber. Way to give out great awards. Anyway, so for 8th grade, social studies, world geography, Eastern Hemisphere. In hour 6, I'm giving an award to a student who always completed their assignments on time with great effort and has maintained that throughout this school year. And that student is Jaden Gibson. And for 3rd hour, this was very difficult. I chose to give 2 awards for 3rd hour, but there were many students who were deserving. I guess you could say the same of 6th hour as well. 3rd hour was tough, though. So my certificate of excellence for another student who always went above and beyond, turned all work in on time, did a great job, Brittany Phillips. And my geographer of the year.
This is a big one.
This is a big one. This goes to a student who absolutely excelled in everything, always was excited to read, the first one to raise their hand asking to read, always asked great questions, and again has maintained a diligent attitude and gotten all their work done. So geographer of the year goes to Sophia Hughes. So Sophia, Brittany, and Jaden, great job. And to all of the other 8th graders who have continued to work hard and worked hard all year, great job to you as well.
And for the middle schoolers, whether it's 7th or 8th graders, just keep up the great work, and we're looking forward to seeing you in high school. Okay, on to 9th grade for ancient cultures. This student is going to be awarded the Professor of Antiquities. This student always has an inquiring mind. They do their best on every assignment and activity, and they truly gathered a great understanding of the people who lived before us, whether we're talking about the Sumerians, the first civilization, talking about the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans. The Professor of Antiquities for this year in ancient cultures goes to Brad Teskey. Mr. R., back to you.
Thank you. And Brad, great job. And when I see you next year in US 1, it will be Dr. Teskey. Great job on your PhD. So moving on to US History 1, I have an award for Hours 1 and 7. For Hour 1, this award goes to a student who is an incredibly hard worker and has, again, maintained their academic performance right through everything that has happened this year. And I really can't say enough about the work ethic of this student. So congratulations to, Melody Marino. We're going to have to start over, right? We can start over? Okay. We're not starting over. And for Hour 7, my Certificate of Excellence for U.S. History goes to a student who I am always impressed by the narratives this student writes. I believe this student is a gifted writer, and they really enjoy expressing themselves when I ask them to write a first-person account from a historical perspective. They just do a great job and always go above and beyond. And in all work, they always go above and beyond. So my Certificate of Excellence for Hour 7, let's make sure I have this the right way.
It's correct, I can see it.
Is Jaden House. Nice job, Jaden. Mr. Schauber, back to you.
All right, from US 1 to US 2. Here we go. All right, so 2 awards for United States History 2. This first award goes to a student who's very inquisitive. Participation and effort was excellent and greatly appreciated. Because of this student's dedication, he achieved a clearer view of the history of our great country. This award, the most inquisitive minor, goes to Carter Bailey. And my last award for U.S. History 2. This student always tried their best every single day. They were always willing to take on any challenge, which is really important. And they truly created works of art based on historical events. The most creative and hardest working minor goes to Daisy Heyman. Mr. R., any final thoughts?
Well, I know we didn't do anything for our seniors this year as far as officially, so I'm kind of on the fly here. I didn't put anything together, but I will give a shout out to a couple seniors who, of course, our whole senior class did great this year, but I think if I were to have given an award to a senior, I would have given it to Taylor Braun. So nice job, Taylor. And of course, there were many other seniors as well. But congratulations to all the students who won an award today. And again, that is not to overlook the achievements and the hard work of many of our other students. I have been impressed through this time what some of our students have done. So nice job to all of you.
And from the history department, have a great summer, and we'll see you guys in the fall.
Okay, that concludes our ceremony, and just congratulations to all the award recipients today, and congratulations to all the students. We had an outstanding school year, and I was bummed to see it end at the end of the third quarter. We look forward to seeing the students, you all, next week when you drop off your school materials and school supplies. Please take a look at that schedule that Mr. Young posted at the beginning of this video. And we look forward to seeing you next fall. It's going to be an exciting year next year. Hopefully we can get things back to normal. Have a great summer and stay safe, miners. Love ya.